In the heart of a fierce skirmish, swords clash, arrows fly, and spells illuminate the battlefield. Amidst this chaos, a lone figure stands unarmed, clad in heavy armor, fist encased in formidable gauntlets. With a battle cry reminiscent of Helm Hammerhand himself, they change into the fray, delivering devastating punches that send foes reeling. This is the Brawler, the pugilistic powerhouse of Middle-earth. Chapter 1. What is the Brawler? Introduced with the Fate of Gundabad expansion, the Brawler is a melee class that doesn't choose traditional weapons. Instead, he favors battle gauntlets, utilizing punches, kicks, and slams to vanquish enemies. They can fulfill roles as damage dealers, DPS, or off-tanks, making them versatile in both solo and group content. Brawlers harness a unique resource called metal, building it through various skills and expending it through powerful finishers. Chapter 2. The lore behind the Brawler. The Brawler class draws inspiration from Helm Hammerhand, the 9th king of Rohan, renowned for his ferocity in battle and his legendary bare-handed combat during the siege of Helm's Deep. This connection roots the Brawlers firmly within Tolkien's lore. Well, sort of. It was more of our excuse to be able to put it in. Anyways, embodying the raw strength and indomitable spirit of Middle-earth's greatest warriors. Chapter 3. Specializations and Trait Lines. Brawlers have 2 specializations and 1 supplementary trait line. And I say supplementary trait line. Understand, this is not a main trait line, so when we go over it and I pull up the yellow trait bar, I am not talking about a main trait line. This is just a supplement trait line to spice things up and to add onto your other 2 specializations. The Fulcrum, blue line, focuses on steadfast defense, enhancing survivability and threat generation. It can do ranged taunts, but not very well. And the Beast of Defense, which boosts defense. The Maelstrom, red line, emphasizes powerful offensive strikes, increasing melee damage and critical chances. Skills like Pummel and Shattering Fist deliver significant damage. The Fundament, yellow line, a supportive trait line offering utility skills that complement both specializations such as Strike as One, which provides a fellowship-wide damage boost. Chapter 4. Pros and Cons. Pros. Versatility. Capable of both DPS and off-tanking roles. Unique combat style. Engaging unarmed combat mechanics. Strong group utility. Provides valuable buffs and debuffs in group settings. Cons. Survivability challenges. Lacks self-healing abilities, making solo play more demanding. Lore controversy. Some players feel the unarmed combat style is inconsistent with the traditional Middle-earth themes. Complex resource management. Balancing metal generation and expenditure requires careful attention. Limited weapon options. Restricted to battle gauntlets, offering less variety in equipment choices. Animation and skill flow issues. Some players report that animations and skill interactions feel clunky and lack fluency. Group taunt cooldown. The area of effect taunt has a noticeable cooldown, making multi-target threat management very challenging. High skill ceiling. Optimal performance demands precise timing and situational awareness, which may be daunting for new players. That's if you're only playing in a group though. For solo play, if you choose a red line brawler, it's pretty simple and easy for solo play, just to casually go around and knocking orcs up the butthole. Chapter 5. How to play like a pro. 1. Manage metal effectively. Balance building and spending metal to maximize damage output and survivability. Understand skill rotations. Learn the optimal sequence of set-up skills followed by finishers for your chosen specialization. Positioning. Stay close to enemies to maintain threat as a tank or maximize DPS while you're doing damage and avoiding unnecessary damage from an archer from afar. Utilize crowd control. Skills like Helm Crusher can stun enemies, providing control over the battlefield. Monitor cooldowns. Be aware of skill cooldowns, especially taunts and defensive abilities, to maintain control during engagements. Chapter 6. Final Verdict. The Brawler offers a fresh and dynamic playstyle in LOTRO, appealing to players who enjoy close quarters combats and versatility. While they face some challenges, particularly in solo scenarios and resource management, their strengths is in group content and unique mechanics, making them a rewarding class to master. Although for me, I found that the Brawler is much more suitable and enjoyable if you just chill around playing solo in Redline. I found that if you really want to get the most out of the Brawler and just plain out fun, because it is kind of an underwhelming class right now for a lot of people. But if you want to have fun with the Brawler, don't take it too seriously and equip all of your legendary gear item scores to make them do more area of effect damage. I know that doesn't seem like much sense for the Brawler because he's a fist wielding person, but if you put an area of effect damage and you use the skills that are equivalent to area of effect damage, then you are going to be having a blast running around the world solo. And I emphasize solo because you could take out mobs very quickly when you do this type of playstyle. Otherwise, in group, yeah, you're going to die. Just don't stress it and only find a chill group. Don't be trying to expect to do endgame raids very well with this class. So, if you found this guide helpful, punch that like button and subscribe for more in-depth LOTRO content. Share your own Brawler experiences in the comments below. I'd love to hear your tales from the battlefield. Until next time, keep your fist up and your metal high.